Welcome to today's deep dive.
Yeah.
Our mission today is really unpacking a stack of sources detailing the first major criminal precedent against AI-assisted streaming fraud. Because, well, a 52-year-old guy in North Carolina just stole $8 million without a ski mask, a getaway car, or even, touching a musical instrument.
Yeah, it's a completely wild story. His name is Michael Smith. And over 7 years, basically from 2017 to 2024, he used AI to generate just a staggering 100,000 songs.
Wait, 100,000?
Right, 100,000. And they had these absolute gibberish titles, too, like zygotic and zymotic. But he recently pled guilty to wire fraud conspiracy in New York.
Okay, so let's unpack this, because my very first thought when reading the sources, well, if streaming platforms pay per play and those weird little AI songs were technically being played, isn't this just a really clever, maybe victimless loophole rather than an actual crime?
I mean, that's the defense you'd expect, right?
Yeah.
But it wasn't a loophole because these streams weren't organic at all. Smith actually built this massive empire of deception using thousands of automated bots to generate billions of fake streams.
Billions, wow.
Yeah, billions across Spotify, Apple Music, and Amazon. So the legality here really comes down to three pillars. The first is that he actively tricked the platforms into believing these bot accounts were actual human beings.
Right, which leads right into the money aspect, because streaming royalties, they come from a shared pool, right? So this is basically like a corporate profit share.
Exactly.
Yeah, so every time his box took a slice of that streaming revenue, the payouts for legitimate artists shrank. So he wasn't stealing from Spotify. He was literally pickpocketing every other human musician on the platform.
Which completely covers the second legal pillar, undue profit. I mean, he was siphoning real money from real creators.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then the third pillar is false declarations. Because when he uploaded the music, he signed terms of service promising the streams would be organic. He acted with malicious intent, which is known in the law as dolo.
Okay, so if he's operating these bot farms on global platforms, he's obviously not just defrauding artists in New York. This money is being siphoned out of international pools.
Oh, absolutely. It's a global issue.
And that totally explains why our sources are showing major legal alarm bells ringing all the way down in Mexico, of all places.
Yeah, it really is the perfect test case for international law. Because the platforms operate in Mexico, Mexican authorities are actually applying their generic fraud laws to this.
Oh, I see.
The mechanism is surprisingly simple. If you use a bot to simulate a Mexican listener to extract royalties, you are committing deception for undue profit on their soil.
And wait, if these songs are 100% generated by AI, he literally shouldn't even be legally allowed to claim royalties in the first place, right? Because a computer can't hold a copyright.
Right, exactly. Under Mexican copyright law, only physical persons can be authors.
Wow.
So a work completely generated by an algorithm has absolutely zero copyright protection there.
So trying to claim royalties on pure AI music in Mexico is legally impossible. I mean, it's like trying to patent a cloud.
That's a great way to put it. It's entirely ephemeral. But to fight this cloud, the global music industry is really having to deploy tech against tech.
Right.
They're implementing these massive metadata audits to catch audio uploads that bear the obvious hallmarks of AI pattern.
Yeah, and they're also pushing watermarking technologies, right?
Right.
Like Google's Synthedie to basically digitally stamp music so we know there was actual human intervention.
Yeah, that alongside broader legal reforms that specifically target the algorithm manipulation caused by these click farms. So the digital vault is definitely getting tighter security.
For sure.
I mean, the ski masks might be gone, but a heist is still a heist.
It really is. So what does this all mean for you listening? I think it shows that AI is just a tool, not a cheat code for fraud. Justice, it turns out, eventually catches up to the algorithm.
Very true.
But here's a final provocative thought for you to chew on before our next deep dive. As AI generation gets faster and bot behaviors are programmed to perfectly mimic actual human listening habits, how will platforms in the future ever distinguish between a criminal click farm and a highly dedicated human superfan who's just leaving their favorite playlist on repeat?